I'll post this for us so we can see it. Okay, you might want to unmute so you can chime in just a bit. So
Hi.
let me share my screen quick. All right, so I'm doing my compare and contrast sources, right? So what we should do with this, we bring up the Venn diagram. Okay, so I look at the picture first. I want to see this picture. What have we talked about for this unit so far? What's the big idea?
Native American.
Native Americans. So yeah, we're probably going to focus on Native Americans, right? Because that's been the whole unit. So what can we say here about this picture? What do we see? And this is where I go to slide number 2. What are some things I see? In the picture, what do I see?
I can see.
You can see? There? Oh, I'm out there. Sorry. Let me show the right tab. What are some things that you see there?
Many people and the Johnny Collect, right? Or friends.
It could be French, yep. It could be some, definitely not Native American, right?
Yeah.
So let's go ahead then and put some ideas on here. Let's say, so I see like maybe Europeans and Native Americans. Okay, do you see that? I see it. All right, what else? What's happening in the picture? What else do we see? What's this stuff?
Fighting.
Okay, it looks like they're fighting. Fighting, okay, what else? What else? What do we see back here?
Mountain.
Yeah, what's this thing here?
I say,
What does that look like?
I say the water.
Could be water. I would say it looks like maybe there's smoke and fire in the back, right? Do you see that? Does that look like smoke?
Ah.
And maybe
Yeah.
smoke and fire. So maybe something bad happened. Usually fires aren't a good thing, right? Especially a big fire like that. That looks like a big fire. What's this guy doing here? What's he doing?
Two people. They, I don't know what to say.
I mean, what does he look like? What does it look like they're doing to each other? Like what is he doing to him?
I don't know what to say.
So the European is what? He's grabbing the Native American, right?
Maybe.
It looks like he's grabbing him by the neck or something, right? Because he's got his hand up here, right? So it looks like he's grabbing him. And look at this guy. Does he look like he's fighting? Look at his position here. What's he trying to do? Is he trying to stay? So we might say the Native American is trying to get away, right? It looks like he's trying to get away from this guy. He's like moving away from him, right? And he's got a sword, so it looks like he's gonna do something maybe dangerous, right? I would say the European looks like he will hurt Native American, maybe. You agree with that, Cheetah? Does it look like he's gonna hurt him?
Yep.
So I can see it looks like he's got a sword. He might stab him or something. I also see back here. Look at this. Who are these guys back here? Are they European or Native American?
It appear.
So so think about what do we see there? I see that there's some Native Americans and there's Europeans on both sides. So what do we think happened? Maybe the Native Americans lost because the Europeans are on both sides. Because usually if you're in a fight, it's not a good idea to have somebody on both sides of you, right? Okay, so that's all. I'm starting out just kind of looking at what I see there. I see that they're not really friendly. They look like they're fighting. It looks like the Native Americans, I think the Native Americans look like they are in trouble. Do you agree with that, Cheetah? Because it looks like there's a lot of European people here, but there's not many Native Americans. So they might be in trouble, it looks like, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I have some ideas. Then I would go to this one and I'd look at it and kind of see, like, does this one look different? Does it look like some different things are happening?
Yep.
So what you would do is look at this picture and then try and get as many things as you see in here as possible. Okay?
Okay.
Then when you finish, you have two pictures. Now you can go to the Venn diagram. And we did the Venn diagram with the Native Americans, right? So you might say, like, source 1 is picture A. Source 2 is picture B. What do you see that's similar and what do you see that's different between those two pictures? Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. And then once you finish, you're just doing kind of like we did yesterday. You're writing and explaining what you saw. Okay? So you explain, like, I saw this and this and this, and it's similar. They're similar because I see these things. And this is the part that we can talk about more on Thursday, maybe, but the perspective. Like, what do you think the artist wants to tell us? Remember we kind of did that with our Native American pictures? You remember those? Like, what does the artist want us to understand when we look at the picture? And how are they different? How are they the same? Okay? Does that make sense or no?
Yes.
Do you still have a question?
No.
If you do, it's okay. I just want to make sure that if you have a question, we answer it. And I would say for the paragraph, just see if you can write a paragraph, and then when we come back on Thursday, then we can check it and look and try to fix it so we understand how we're writing that paragraph. Does that make sense? The most important thing is to make sure you have it done for Thursday so we can start to check it. Like, you can ask my child last year, that's what we did in class a lot. We write something, and when you write it, then we can look as a class and try and fix it and make it better and show you a little bit about how we can understand what we're writing a bit better. Does that make sense to you, Cheetah?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.